up, baby.
Lightning, thunder, it's the Storm Warning show on the come up with Big Groove and they black too. Have your popcorn ready when you come through. We talking hurricanes and how they making moves with pick six to the houses and big hits like ooh. Next man step up, and that's the motto. We building up a dynasty today for tomorrow. BCS wins in them poll rankings again. If you ain't heard about the U, then homie, where you been? It gotta be something in the water, cause when it comes to them trenches, you know the Canes is digging harder. If the legacy don't kill them, then the speed will. When you see that you on your schedule, just know that ain't gonna be no cheap thrill. Leave it all on the field. Been doing that for years. Play the game like how you practice, that's what it is. Canes causing havoc on the field. Hit the op so hard that they gon' have to go back and game plan and run drill. The game on the line on fourth, we gon' go. And keep on coming up like the Storm Warning show. Yeah.
You see, it's the hooded game, baby. The hooded game, the Storm Warning boys. You feel me?
Yo, what's going on, peoples? My people.
Yeah.
My good people. Storm Warning is back in the building on this Tuesday morning.
What's going on, man?
Shit, man. Just a little tired, but you know, hey, that's life.
Man, it's one of the great times of the off season, spring ball. You know, we've heard a lot about how the workouts been going, so now we get to kind of see semi how they're looking on the field. So that is always great. Yeah, man. We got some good reports out there, man. So what's good, brother?
Shit, you know, yeah, man. Like the off season, the fourth quarter program. We've, you know, like you just said, we've heard great things about it, right? So now, spring ball, it's now time to take all that training that they've done from the winter program, then the fourth quarter program. Now you take that to spring practice field, to the practice field. And, you know, from some of the videos I've seen, I like the intensity. I like the energy from the players, but most certainly the coaches, yo. Like you seeing coaches dig in players' asses and making them do a drill over when they do it wrong instead of letting them just go through and act like, and no, come back and do this shit over. You know, I seen Coach Gaddis do that with the receivers, like all the receivers. Yeah. And he caught every last one of them. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, my thing is, you know, you may have some receivers who are a little further along, but that don't matter. They all were doing the drills. They all had their moment when they had to come back. Coach Adai or a day after. I'm gonna hear him say it, but I think it's a day. But Coach Adai, he was doing the same thing, man, with the DBs, and I was like, yes. But T-Rob was doing that too, right? But it's just good to see, right? It's still good to see a coach just jump in and just start digging in that ass, but give them that constructive criticism. Yeah, and you know what I'm saying, teach them as they go. You know what I'm saying? But it was refreshing to see, man. And you know, you hear the press conferences after, and the players, you know, the players have rave reviews. You know, they never worked as hard. You know what I'm saying? I think that's honest. I think that's honest coming from the players. I don't think it's puffed up because it's a new coaching staff. Like, no, they've been with one staff and seen something, and now they with this one and see something. So I think it's honest coming from them, and I think they're gonna enjoy it. I just can't wait till them pads get on. They can click clack. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Man, just me. You know, like I said, both of us been former players. Man, it's like as a player, man, you can sense the sigh of relief. You know, you're done with all the crazy, intense workouts. You know, now it's time to kind of, okay, now let's see what this offense talk about. Let's see what this defense talking about. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the main thing I noticed and that I like as far as being a former player, man. It's a different time. Now you get to really see how these coaches coach on the field. And, of course, a lot of people, some players are going to be shocked because some coaches don't be the same in mat drills as they on, you know, at practice. It's maybe a different coach. You feel what I'm saying? So, but the main thing, like I said, man, I'm excited, man. So let's jump into a couple of these topics, man. one of the things that came out is the big injury list, man. We got a lot of guys out, man. A lot of guys out. You know, of course, the offseason where a lot of people get surgeries from the previous seasons and things of that nature, man. You want to read out some of the guys that's out, man, and that was limited?
Hold on, let me get the
and
list.
For those that haven't seen the list or heard about the list.
Let me see. Well, limited is Jalen Rivers and John Campbell, but they both was out there yesterday participating, so that's definitely good. You know, Romello Brinson out, Sam Brooks out, Don Chaney out, Lewis Hetley out, Jabari Ishmael out, Tyler Johnson out, Cam Kitchens out, Jalen Knighton out, Najee Kelly out. Right out, they got Jalen Knighton twice on this list. I don't know why. Anthony Moultrie out. Kamari Rodgers, we knew he was going to be out because he had the ACL injury.
Yeah.
Jay Smith, Tyreek Stevenson, Isaiah Walker, and Keyshawn Watson out.
What's up, Ben Pratt? Yes, sir. Birmingham in the house. Yes, sir. And appreciate you for tapping in, big dog. Boom. This has to do with a practice that was certain intent with top quarterback recruit. Yep, that's true. It's pronounced Joe like Joseph Adai. Okay.
All right, so Coach Adai. All right.
Coach Adai. Yeah, man. One of the two things the first two names that you said about was the limited list, man. I'm excited to see those two kids back out there that's in the mix with Mario and Coach Mirabal, because those two guys are great offensive line coaches. So I'm excited to see, their progression this spring. But I just, hope no injuries, take it light. I'm like that they working them back in it. I'm pretty sure by the end of spring they probably be full tilt. But it's just great to see those kids back. But you named off a lot of guys in key positions, man. And one of the guys that we talked about offline was Stad Franklin. How does Stad benefit from Knighton and Chaney being out?
Tremendous, bro. I mean, if he gotta seize this opportunity and grab the bull by the horns. Like, you got an opportunity with a new coaching staff, new running backs coach, to go ahead and plant your feet firmly going into fall. Like, yo, you gonna be one of the three that's gonna get reps. Like, this is his opportunity. And everything I've heard, that the young man has taken to the workouts, he has reshaped his body. Looks a lot leaner. So that does nothing but bode well for any player to shred some pounds, some inches to help with explosion and quickness, especially at that position. And he still is not going to lose any of his power, any of his ability to be a thumper and wear down the defense, right? So with him losing the weight and adding some more quickness to his game, I think that just enhances his ability as a running back, right?
Exactly.
And they also said they saw him catching some passes. So, my thing is like, yo, man, if you want to be a three-down back, you got to be able to pass protect, number one, and you got to be able to catch the ball. So right now, bro, I think this is like, if I was a rater on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to say a 10 as far as like, with John Chaney and Jalen Knighton being out, it's a 10 for him to have the opportunity to go ahead and seize the moment, bro, and lock this shit up.
All right, Canes fam, I got a little pleasant surprise, man. I know y'all see a lot of these NIL deals, man. You see a lot of these players doing a lot of good things as far as with that. And I'm finna bring on the cat, man. He's actually one of the top cornerbacks coming out of the class of 2004. You know what I'm saying? He's from Miami-Dade County. You know what I'm saying? He played for the Ops, though. He played at Florida State. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to bring on Mr. J.R. Bryant. What up, J.R.? First round management. What's up, baby?
What's going on, brother?
Man, nobody want to see that jersey, man. Tim, what's up?
What's going on, Sloth?
What's up, dog?
You know how I go, just trying to work. Everything good?
Yes, sir, man. This is my guy right here, man. This is my guy, dog. This is my guy, man. We've been rocking, been cool since 04, man.
Appreciate y'all for having me.
Yeah, no problem, man. Brother. So, like I said, man, you with first round management, man. Y'all get, help out a lot of the guys on UM team, man. Kind of give for the guys that don't know, for the people that's watching that don't know you, kind of give a rundown on what you guys do and what you do in particular at First Round Management.
Say it again, TJ.
I said, for the people that's watching that don't know what you guys do at FRM, kind of give them a rundown on what y'all do and what you do in particular to help the players and also players from Dade County that's at other schools like Frank Gore Jr., etc.
Well, we first of all we're a sports agency out of Miami, Florida. It's owned by Malcolm Cowell.
Mm-hmm.
He founded this in like 2005. He recruited me coming out of college when I was at Florida State. We real big in the MMA world. We got like George Masvidal, Yoel Romero, John Jones, Anthony Pettis. The list goes on and on with the fight game. We also we're a nice size agency in football also. So and we with the NIL thing started up. Our home base is Miami, so it's easy. It's really easy for us to organically, sign some of the not some of all the top Miami guys. Just want to put a fence around home base. With our guys, just make a difference in their lives, their family lives, and in the community.
Okay.
That's what we really do it for. We just trying to teach. We do things kind of different over here. We just not getting them deals. We helping them with their tax stuff and setting up tax planning and try to budget their money. We know they're gonna spend money, but all this money that they're getting, they're gonna have to pay taxes on it too. So Malky does a real good job with getting these guys early, helping them understand money, helping them understand you don't have to spend all your money. Don't spend the money because you're gonna have to pay taxes on it. And we just want to put a fence around Dade County, South Florida, Tri-County area, Palm Beach, Broward County, to get in the community and help these guys and their family and where they're from.
Gotcha, man. That's dope, man. And that's why I wanted to get you on, man, because we see the glitz and glamours of the, what you got this big NIL deal with the Ruiz family. We just seen LT. I seen you on LT. He just got the new whip and stuff like that, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, how does it? If you can tell me in particular, like how do you get how does the contact start as far as with a player? Like, okay, yeah, we want to get you at First Round Man. How does that go? If I'm a freshman,
I'm a freshman
coming out.
I'm afraid everything in life is about not what you know, but who you know.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Everything just how you how you got me on this great podcast that y'all doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know me.
Yeah.
You family. You know what I'm saying? We go back, from 04.
Yeah.
You feel me? So you hit me, hey bro, I need you to do this. I'm on it. So all these things is not what you know, it's who you know. It's just relationships. Freshmen, you gotta know somebody that knows somebody that knows something about it, like Trick said. So it ain't it ain't really a math. It ain't really rocket science or a Pythagorean theorem to get these guys. If I know somebody, if I gotta play at Alabama and I know he went to minor, I'm calling TJLD. Hey man, this kid went to minor. Y'all know his family? Get me in touch with him. So that's how it goes, with any business. It's not what you know, it's who you know. Everybody knows somebody that knows somebody that knows something about it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But that joint is dope, and it's important that y'all are teaching these young men the importance of budgeting your finances and spending wisely and spending correctly. You know what I mean? Because at that age, soon as you get you get a bag like that, you just want to go out and you want to spend, and teaching them like, look, you gotta pay taxes on this. So you're preparing them for when hopefully they go to the next level and that check is even greater. They understand the importance of saving rather than spending. So man, that's dope, bro.
So Malky, once he reopened football, he wanted to, make a difference and not do things, and not do things the same way everybody did. You get what I'm saying? He wanted to let the kids, show the kids, hey man, you ain't got, you go have fun, but you can spend money, but hey, save some money. If you want to buy a car, it's a way that you buy a car. It's not how you get into the car, it's how you get out of the car. If you want to buy a house, you know what I'm saying, it's a way you buy a house. You know what I'm saying? If you want to do nice things for your mom, it's a way you can do nice things for your mom and for your family. So we kind of trying to, Malcolm just put a blueprint together, bro. Kind of trying to change the game on how we just doing the whole, doing this whole agency thing, because this agency thing is like a revolving door, man. These people really don't care about these kids. They sign them, do their contracts. If they go broke, it's cool. On to the next athlete. But over here at First Round, man, Malcolm really put an emphasis on we trying to help these kids and their families.
Yeah, man, that's dope, man. Because like far as honest question, bro. Do you think back when we was in college, man, will we be ready for the NIL?
No.
Because you know how we used to run through the Pell Grant money, the little 2,000 we got within a.
Hey, but we got that 2,000, 2,500 at the mall the
first day, balling out. We at the slaughterhouse.
No, we were not like. I told everybody if we had Instagram and these NIL, boy, it'll be ugly.
But it's great that y'all got this. What y'all doing, ugly, man? Exactly, because this is teaching them life lessons at the end of the day, man. This is stuff. What y'all teaching them is stuff that I wish I knew back then, man. Because what I'm saying, blowing through so much money. What I'm saying, at a young age, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
Me too. I wish I knew what I knew now, but that comes with age, and that comes with, like I tell the kids, man. I tell the kids, listen, man. I done seen everything but Jesus in the wind when it comes to this football thing. So if you listen to me, if you listen to us, man, we'll have you somewhere that you want to be. If you don't, you might can make it on your own, but 9 times out of 10, it won't happen like that.
So I got a question, JR. It's a lot of former Miami Canes down there that's working with First Round also. Of course it's all love, but during that Florida State Miami week, how is it at the office, man?
Oh, I'm the only one. I'm repping hard. I'm the only Seminole in here, and I love it. I'm repping hard. Listen. Hey, I'm repping hard.
Man, I want to see that trash, man.
Hey, I wear my shirt. I wear my shirt, my sweater, my hat. The whole me and the dude that work here, Stan, who played for the University of Miami, Stan Dobar. We had a bet this year. You know what I'm saying? And you know how that went. We didn't put that money, but he had to wear a hat. He had to wear a Florida State hat and some other stuff.
But a lot of people don't know this, though, man. Mr. J.R. Brown was committed to Miami at one point, man. What happened? I always wanted to know what happened. Why didn't you sign with Miami?
That was one of my questions. I was going to ask you, bro. I was going to say, why you choose Florida State over Miami? What was it?
Be honest. Hey, we keep it raw, uncut on the story.
What was the deciding factor?
Okay. My
let me get you a rundown. This is the number. You was the number 3 or number 4 corner coming out of number 4 corner in the nation, right? Or number 3?
I was number 4, but I say number 3 because Ted Ginn was number 1, but he didn't play corner.
Exactly.
He played receiver. TC was number 3. Marcus Walker was number 2. TC was 3, and I was 4. But I bumped everybody up a spot because Ted didn't play DB. Ted didn't play DB. He played football in high school and then went to college to play. He went to college to play receiver. But what happened was, so me being committed to Miami, I was always going to Miami. Like it wasn't like I'm going to the U. I'm from Miami. From 98, 99. 2000, 2001, Miami was like the University of Miami was bigger than the Dolphins.
Facts.
Easy in Miami. And all of them, the crazy thing, EJ, Portis, Frank, Willis, Big Mac, God bless the dead. You know, I grew up with Sean T. Them like all them my guys. You know what I'm saying? And Trail, we from Florida City together. You know what I'm saying? Trail Mama, UM actually made Miss Roll and Mr. Roll come to the visit to talk to me because they started hearing Florida State rumblings. But what happened was I was going to UM. Everything was set. We went to Florida. We went to Florida Cali game. We went to the Florida Cali game in California. So that's when me and Trevor Ford got tight. And we was on the bus and Howard was like, bro, you're not going to Florida State visit? I'm like, nah, they didn't call me and invite me. And he was like, bro, I'm gonna be there. Willie Williams gonna be there. Xavier Lee gonna be. Long story short, every top 3, top 4 prospect in America was gonna be there on Demp Week. Slaughter, you know about Demp Week.
Yeah.
So this was Demp Week. So every top prospect in America was gonna be in Tele. So I'm like, nah, man, call them. I want to go. So got on the phone with Coach Steele. Coach Steele, man, what's up, y'all? I can't come to the visit. You know, he was like, oh, man, I thought you was committed. I thought you was locked in. I said, I'm lying out my teeth. Nah, I'm open, Coach. I just did that for, you know, just to be safe. Oh, you serious? Yeah, I'm lying out my teeth.
This the Coach Steele that's out DC now. He talking about Coach.
Yeah, Coach. Hey, Coach. That was Coach Steele called me right now to tell you he knew you was lying.
I'm lying through my teeth. Nah, Coach, man, I'm open. I just did it. You know, I was happy kid from Miami, but you know, I've been talking to other people. Bro, I'm lying through my teeth. So he was like, all right, set up. You'll be here. So I got to Tallahassee, and I ain't never left since. Once I got up there, just a visit, but to be honest, it all had to make sense for football. I mean, the visit was fun. The visit was like the best visit I ever had. But they had B-Mac, they had Leroy, and they had Antonio Cromartie. And then there was some other guys that they was like, no, okay, they had B-Mac, Leroy, Antonio Cromartie, and G. Ross. Mm-hmm. So just off rip, I'm coming in a third team or possibly second team as a freshman.
Anyway.
So they didn't have, and B-Mac and Leroy were seniors. Crow was an All-American, and G. Ross was, you know, a back. He was a second team, but, you know, G. Ross, but, you know, it's like you gonna play. We don't have, if one guy go down, be short. Mm-hmm. So like you gonna play. So now I'm looking at football. Like, and Kirby, the head coach at Georgia, was recruiting me too. He was a GA at Florida State then. Coach Kirby.
Man, yeah, it's boy. Man, y'all had some goons on that staff, man. Bobby Brown put up, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, so
they put a staff together.
So I'm like, dang, okay, hold on. This football stuff kind of making sense. So mind you, that's when I started doing homework. I was like, okay, let me go do my homework on UM DBs. So I called a coach. I won't say the coach's name. I called the coach at that time. Hey, how many DBs y'all got?
I know who you talking about too.
He was like, well, we only got 6. First of all, 6, that's too many. Because Florida State only got 3.5. So 6 already too many. So that means I'm coming in at 4-15. So they was like, we got 6. But that wasn't the reason why. So I say, I got on the computer. I started doing my homework. I went on Cane's Canesports.com football, and I went to Ross. But they had like 14 DBs. They had like 14 and recruiting more. And I seen some guys. I was like, yo, I ain't scared of competition, but it just don't make. First of all, you lie, and then it don't make sense.
And mind you, Miami was stacked. This was Miami. It was stacked back then. You know what I'm saying?
They had Trail, Kelly Jennings, Maxwell, Glenn Sharp,
It could have had you though, man. Like we could, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I feel like I would have played, but I ain't. Listen,
You
I
played
ain't
as a
running from
freshman. You
nobody.
played as a true freshman though.
Yeah, I ain't running from nobody.
You made a
feel like I
business
could play.
decision. That's all.
Right, but then so one day, and this one I kind of felt played a little bit. Like they kind of played on my intelligence. It was like one day, one coach called me and he was going off. Yeah. I'm like, hold on, like, what are you talking to? Like, I'm like, so this was when we ain't had cell phones, we had the regular phone. So my line beat, and it was the other coach. I clicked over. Yeah, what's up? I'm gonna talk to you. I said, hold on. So Coach such is on the phone. Click back over. Coach on the phone and want to talk to me. Yeah, you talk to him because you need to talk to him. Hey man, all right. I'm talking to him 10, 15 minutes. My line beeps again. Click over. It's Coach Coker. Hold on, Coach. Such on the other line. You want to talk to me. Coach Coker want to talk to me. All right, I'm talking to Coach Coker. Coach Coker was cool. So I was like, all right, why they just all ain't call me at the same time? Like, obviously they sitting right next to each other, just calling me back to back, just making it seem like something that really ain't. I just rather y'all just talk to me put me on speakerphone, and I just talk to everybody.
Yeah.
So and then when I went to Tallahassee, bro, I was like, bro, it just felt right. You know what I'm saying? And then I was just, it was just a better situation for real.
Man, but God, like you said, God work in mysterious ways, because if you'd have went to UM, I wouldn't have met you, because I met you.
Right. We never would have met.
My best friend.
Indeed, right. But a lot of people don't know. I wasn't supposed to go to UM. I was Florida State.
What you supposed to do?
I was going to Ohio State.
JRC, man, you
see, I never told a lot of people I was going to Ohio State because they put, but the dude that was handling my process, I found out later, he messed it up because he was asking for too much money. But he told me that. Ted Ginn said if you come, he won't come. It made sense when he said it, because Ted, Ohio dude, and of course they're gonna take but that would never happen. He just asked for too much money. But if he never would have messed that up, I was going to Ohio State, because they showed me the USA Today with Chris Gamble on the front of it, and he playing both. They done told me, hey, bro, you can play both ways. Chris Gamble do it. I was like, I'm out of here.
This is one person I've never seen lose a race. I've never seen JR lose a race. All the times y'all we used to be down there training and stuff, I've never seen him lose a race, dog. And he raced some of the fastest guys out there. He barefooted in the street. I ain't never seen him lose a race. Never seen.
Hey, that's how we used to race in the hood. Take your shoes off and run barefooted.
So I got a question for you. I know you what do you think about the new staff at UM, JR? Yo, you in here? He probably froze or something. JR.
Try to log out and log back in.
Yo. He'll jump back in. But yeah. But that's some cool insight, man. Some cool insight, man.
Yeah, that's
when he jump back in, man, we'll get back on. Also, so let's talk about something to go. Here you go.
Oh, wrong. My bad, my phone rung.
It's all good. So what you think about the new staff at UM, man? I know you've been around the players, man. What your honest opinion, what do you think? What's your outlook on the staff?
Bro, the crazy thing is Cristobal recruited me when he was at Rutgers in Miami. That's my guy. And I help him at Alabama. Like, he called me. I talk to him almost every day. The assistant coach, Mirabal, coached me in high school. And
Mirabal coached in high school?
Yeah, Mirabal. Mirabal coached me in high school and still recruited me and was the DC, co-DC at Florida State. So I'm talking to all of them. They was like, "Oh, bro, you're really a Cane. You are like an honorary Cane." I'm like, "Nah, get that out of here, y'all church."
You all though, man. You know what I'm saying? All the guys that recruited you and coached you,
Listen,
you feel
listen,
me?
man, listen. Like I tell everybody else, bro, I rock with Miami. Miami like our cousins. I can tolerate Miami. But them Gators.
Oh, yeah. I can't stand them. I
You can't stand them Gators.
I can't stand that shit.
Miami is a friend. Like
Gators.
it's competition and we don't like each other, but it's like you don't like your cousin. Y'all a bit much y'all because y'all
it's a mutual respect.
Right, but
you know what I'm saying?
The Gators, I think all of them is. I ain't gonna say the word because you know I can get.
Yeah,
You can't say nothing too much.
Hey, look, but no, we hate them Gators. Let's just say that. We hate them Gators.
That's for real. But yeah, but they got a good staff, bro. They put together some top dogs over there, and I told everybody, man. I'm scared, but I'm nervous, boy. Because Lord have mercy.
You
should be.
He said,
y'all ain't whooping us. Y'all ain't beating us.
Hey, Groove. He said, man, I'm nervous. Lord have mercy. I'm nervous.
I just keep it real. I'm nervous.
Yeah,
but that's a staff. That's a staff. They spent the check. They opened the checkbook.
That's good, man. But like I said, I know you're a busy man. I just want to get you on a little bit, man. I appreciate you for joining, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate y'all for having me.
Appreciate y'all for having me.
Oh, yeah, continue to change these kids' lives, give them good advice, man, because you're a good guy to look up to because you've been through the processes. You know what I'm saying? And you from there, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I want to commend you, dog. And you already know, man, you my brother, man. And,
I appreciate y'all, man. You know.
Up this way in Georgia. You know what I'm saying? I'm around all the top dogs in Georgia. You feel what I'm saying? So I
got you.
You feel what I'm saying?
I got you for sure, man.
But I'll be down in Dade County to come chop it up with you in a few months, man.
Come holler at me.
I ain't never been. You gotta take me to Tootsie's. We gotta go to Tootsie's, dog. Keep hearing about Tootsie's. We gotta go to Tootsie's.
Bring your checkbook.
Oh man, I had to go to the bank and get a cashier's check.
Yeah, you can't go to ATM. You gotta go to the bank.
I gotta go to the cashier and get a cashier's
yeah,
check.
man.
I'm gonna let you get out of here, JR, man.
Hey, I appreciate y'all boys. Dumb love.
Hey, appreciate you for coming on, man. Appreciate
you too. Thank you.
Yes, sir. J.R. Bryant, people. J.R. Bryant, man. One of my good friends, man. He a Seminole, man, but we've been rocking since 04, bro. That's my guy. Man, that's some great intel on, the process of how they helping these kids, because I didn't know they were helping them with all that far as with the taxes, because that was one of my concerns, like how do you they gotta pay taxes on this money.
Right. I mean, because like in our community, you know what I'm saying, like just in our community, the black community, whatever, like as an early age, we're not taught finances at an early age, the importance of spending and saving and and investing and tax. We're not taught that. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool that's what he's doing and teaching them how to budget and spend their money, you know what I'm saying, and paying taxes on that money so they don't run into any problems and stuff like that and mess their credit up and things of that nature, man. That's I commend them on that, man. Like, that's what we're supposed to do. Each one teach one. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. If I've been there and I know it and I got knowledge on it, it's my right and my duty to give back. So yeah, man, that's dope.
Man, let's talk about some of the starters that we seen the first day in practice, man. As far as the starting defensive line, we had a guy that you've been very high on, and I put in my starter group in last week's show. Elijah Roberts was starting at one end. You had the kid Jake Lichtenstein, if I'm
Lichtenstein,
from the transfer from USC. He was starting at one D tackle. Of course, you got the great LT that was starting at one D tackle position. And on the other side is a kid that we said hopefully he show improve and continue to do well. Jafar Wright Harvey. He was the starter on the other side.
Check this out. I got another surprise, right? Since he's not on the injury list, so he says he will be participating. I think he's probably gonna stay at end. Watch out for Thomas Davis.
I like that kid. I like that kid.
Watch out for Thomas Davis, because I watched him in the spring game, and he had moments. And I like the way he set the edge And now that he's probably bigger, stronger, I'm like, that's a guy to keep an eye out on, you know, since Jabari Ishmael is not participating in the spring, which sucks because I was really hoping to see him and Tyler Johnson. I think he can sneak into that 2 deep as well. But
they got Tyler Johnson at DN or he at linebacker?
Linebacker.
Oh, but speaking of linebackers, the starters were Steve and Cleonte Smith. Day one.
Right.
Which is good, you know, 2 veteran guys that you know showed flashes and played pretty well last year. Second team was Flag and Huff. I am so happy to hear Huff's name because I had my doubts on Huff. You know, just far as learning the playbook type deal. But you know, like I said, I'm glad to see that with Huff, man. What you think about that second team?
I think it's fine. You know, I'm happy for Huff. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I don't think it was more so him not knowing the plays. I just think maybe he just didn't have the best coaching at that position. But nevertheless, right? Nevertheless, he has to show and prove this year, right, bro? He got to show and prove. You know what I'm saying? So he has all the physical attributes and traits. You know what I'm saying? He got the size now. He put on size. We all seen that. He's an athletic. He's an athletic freak, right? He can run all. Now let's see if that mental game caught up with his physical. I think, man, we got a surefire, solid contributor, man, for real.
And like on the reports, the player that I'm most happy about, man, because he's been through so much, that was listed as one of the starters was Al Blaze Jr. He was listed as one of the starters alongside Marcus Clark, which I think he played really well last year, a young guy. But I'm just so happy for Blaze, man, because he had 2 or 3 untimely injuries, and of course the heart thing with the COVID, you can't control that. You know, so I'm just happy to see that kid rolling on the field.
Maybe I'm partial to Blaze because I knew his. I mean, when I say I knew his father, like we worked out together. You know what I'm saying? So, and it was a short span, but like, you know, when you meet people that are cool and genuine, you connect. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, you know, we worked out together, and then when he saw me out in the public, he was the same dude. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't, I'm Al Blaze, the Miami Star, or the NFL, because he played with the 49ers at that time. You know, he treated me like, yo, that's my guy right there. So I remember I saw him in the club, and he was like, yo, what's going on, homie? I said, I'm chilling. And he offered to buy me a drink, and I was like, nah. I said, I'll buy you one. And we were just talking, and then, that night before we left, I saw him out in the parking lot, and I was rapping to a couple honeys, and I was like, yo, I said, I'll see you Monday, word at the gym. He said, oh, you know it, I'll be there. Same time. I said, bet. Like his father was cool, man. Like, yo, his father was so down to earth, bro. And like when that news came out, bro, it like I had to pull over on the side of the road, bro. That shit hit me like boom. Cause I was like, I just lifted weights with him on Friday night. I mean, that Friday. Then I seen him in the club, boom, and then that happened. But man, his father was such a down to earth dude, man, and he was a baller. So I think that's maybe why, that's not the only reason why I'm partial to Al Blaze. I think Al Blaze is a hard worker. Yeah, he's a hard worker and he can play, man. But like, I met his father, yo. I was cool with his dad. His father was a cool dude, man. But I met a lot of hurricanes when I lived in Florida, yo. And they were all cool, man. I remember I met Edrin in Club Bed. He was just coming off his knee injury. Mm-hmm. And he was standing up on this little platform. And we were talking. I like, yo, how the knee? You good? He's like, I'm gonna be good. And I remember I met Jonathan Vilma, and he hit me on the chest. He's like, yo, you was a big boy. I was like, yo, what's going on, Vilma? I remember I met Portis, and I was talking to Portis, and I was like, yo, what's the secret to running the 4.240? And Portis kind of flexed on me. I said, shit. I said, I got that too. I'm like, what? I said, I got that shit too. Man, like, though, them dudes, let me tell you, man. Like, those dudes, yo, when you meet them brothers, yo, they so down to earth and they so genuine. They don't think they're bigger or better than anybody, yo. You know what I'm saying? If you come to them correct, like a man, and not be all wild, they're gonna treat you as such. And every time I've met one, that's they showed me nothing but respect, conversation, Like, yo, I got pictures in my phone right now with Santana Moss, me and Santana and my two boys, yo. My two sons, we taking pictures together. Like Santana Moss, cool as hell. Cool. Like Santana Moss is cool as hell, bro. That's when he played. He played up here for Washington, and he went. He was like a guest speaker at one of the boys clubs over here in Southeast, and we talked and rapping all this other stuff. And he's like I'm telling them, stuff I do with my sons. He told my boy, he said, yo, listen to your father. He said he know what he talking about. Like, listen to him. Like, Santana Moss is cool dude. Yo, all them UN players that I met, nothing but men, yo. Nothing but genuine men, yo. But I'm glad to see Al Blaze was in the starting rotation, man. Blaze, I expect you to do your thing this year, young man. Like I expect a lot of the players to do their thing, man. Whether you start or not.
But of course, the big thing is the quarterbacks. Of course, we heard the quarterbacks. And look, you had a little rust, but the eyes were pretty much on, of course, TVD. But Ja'Cory Brown, we seen some throws, him making some good throws, man. How you think about Ja'Cory Brown, man? How big is him being here for the spring?
Yo, let me tell you, bro. When I looked at that video, he makes my son, he's only a sophomore. He was a freshman last year. He's going into a sophomore year. So we gonna see, you know what I'm saying? He's expecting big things for himself. So, I'll keep y'all updated, as things go, as he moves on to his junior year and his sophomore, junior, senior year. I'll let y'all know how things is progressing. But
I'm sorry, I love that, but he won't be QB1. I mean RB1.
But yo,
what's up, Chris? What's up, big dog?
What's going on? Hey, but when I saw Ja'Cory Brown, bro, he makes all the quarterbacks look small, and that's saying a lot because TVD is not a small guy. He's
like
a big
6'4", 220.
Yeah.
That's a
like,
you know what I'm saying? That's a linebacker,
right? Like, but Ja'Cory is a whole head taller.
Exactly.
Like when you see him, it's like, yo, he looks like a DN. He looks like Cyrus Moss, bro. He's built like that. Dude, you look at his legs, his calves. I'm like, bro, this dude is gonna be a problem when he finally gets on the field. But and
he got a good QB coach that's gonna get him where he needs to be. You feel?
And not only that, he got two bona fide studs in front of him to learn from, right?
Exactly.
To learn from those two, then Coach Ponce and then Coach Gaddis. Like him being here right now is great. It's an understatement of what this spring ball is going to do for him going into summer workouts. And from what the report said, like, yo, the moment wasn't too big for him. He's like, yo, he threw some nice balls. They said, sometimes, accuracy, something that shit could be worked on. But, as expected. But they was like, yo, he looked good. Like, he didn't come out here and, like, totally, like, shit the bed. You know what I'm saying? They was like, yo, he looked good. So, man.
T2Y, what's up, brother?
T2Y was having a champ. Hey, yo, that quarterback room is good for a few years, bro. Just like the running back room is good for a few years. And the receiving room is good for the few years. We need our D-line. We need our D-line and O-line to
catch up with those guys.
Exactly, bro.
Man, speaking of receivers, you brought up receivers, bro. We're seeing some reports, running routes. And it's been some, it was said that Gaddis had to get on them a little bit, trying to break out some bad habits. Of course, that's new when you got a new staff. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to unlearn some what the other coaches taught you. You feel what I'm saying? But with the clips I saw, man, they look pretty good as far as physique-wise. One of the guys that I didn't expect to look as good as he did as far as with his body type was Latson. Latson, if I'm saying his name right. The kid, man, that kid kid got a, you know what I'm saying? Excuse me, but the kid got a nice body, dog. You feel me?
It's funny you say that, right? Almost like with Ja'Cory Brown, he makes Keyshawn Smith look short.
Exactly. Exactly. And another kid that looks good was Michael Redding.
Yes, Michael Redding looks good. I mean, like they all look like they're in good shape. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, they all look in good shape, lean. Of course, you know, except for, you know, even X looks like he shredded some of that weight that he put on last year. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of like Braxton Berrios did towards his senior year.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He looks even in better shape. So, man, like you said, bro, I'm a double down like what you said. I'm expecting the receivers as a whole to have a massive year, yo. To have a massive year.
I can see that. I definitely can see that because he has of course, TVD has the run ability too. But Ja'Cory Brown is electric when he's running. You know what I'm saying? It's a different type of dynamic when he takes off.
It's almost like you think of Cam and Vince Young running.
Exactly. Or Steve Young or Michael Vick or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
But
hey, I can see that. Hey, man, that means we winning if that's the case. If he's a Heisman finalist.
I mean, look,
okay, T2Y.
Look, it'd be nice, right? If we could go on a string of Heisman winners like that other school that's up north, but in the South. You know what I'm saying? Up north, but in the South. You get me?
Yeah. Yeah, man. I pray Thad stay healthy. I mean, not Thad, but Don stay healthy, man. If the kids stay healthy, he'll have a very productive career at UM, man. But that's just part of being a running back. I don't know what he needs to do to. It just happens. Like it's football. It just happens. It just happens. You know, I just pray. You know, it's an old saying that a lot of championships are dependent on healthy players. You feel what I'm saying? You may have great players all across the board. If you got key players hurt at each position, that's gonna stop anybody. You feel?
Hey, bro. Another key saying I'm pretty sure you heard it playing ball. I've heard it. Your best ability is availability.
Exactly. Best ability is availability.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So if
be available.
So if Don is available, I think Donna will. I think that Donna tear it up, just like Jalen to tear it up. Just like I think every running back on our roster can do the job, right? Mm-hmm. But we got some cats that are just special.
Yep.
Then we got another dude. We got another young man that's coming in as a true freshman that's special too. So, I mean, like I said, the running back position, I'm not even worried about that, bro. I'm not going to lose no sleep.
Yeah, I'm not losing no sleep at the running back position.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not losing no sleep.
I'm more concerned about the O-line and D-line and linebackers. I would say the ends. I'm not really worried about the D tackles. I'm worried about the ends and the linebackers. I'm not worried about the secondary. I think, though, we have enough skill guys and we got enough good coaching that's going to help, and our safeties, they speak for themselves. And you got Coach Steele, so I'm not really worried about that. Right. But my main focus is also on the O-line, the D ends, and the linebackers. And if we see improvement on those, we're going to be very good next year.
And I think, the spring game is April 16th, right?
Yep.
April 16th. Some cat spring games are soon earlier than ours. By April 20th, we'll probably have news that we're getting two offensive lineman transfers, bro. I think we're gonna get three. I think we're gonna get three more offensive line transfers, bro. I think we're gonna get three offensive line. I think we're gonna get a defensive line. I don't know if it's end or tackle. We're gonna get a linebacker, and I think that's about it. But yeah, man, it's like we got the trenches.
Speaking of trenches, man, we had two guys that visited for the spring. You had the kid from Australia, the Australian O-lineman Frankie Teneville. I'm probably butchering his name. I'm horrible with names. He's 6'5", 315. We also have 4-star offensive lineman Antonio Tripp. Hold
on, you forgot. We also had, God, you may have to look it up real quick. We had the DN. That's from up here, from DC, from St. John's. That was down here, and he liked it so much. He liked it so much. He's setting up an official. Now, let me tell y'all, I'm up in the DMV area, so I see a lot of these players. Let me look. That dude is official.
You like that?
Yeah. That go. No, he's not number 8. Just look up St. John's versus anybody. Watch number 8. Look at the dude is official, bro. Like he's the cat that you want to come off the bus first. You know how that is. Exactly. He's the young man that you want him to come off the bus first. So they be like, oh shit. Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? He already has a college ready body, bro. Like the young man can
I'm gonna check him out.
The young man can play.
Let's read this question with Mr. Aaron Fraser. What's up, Aaron Fraser? That being said, the Kari has to be able to pass consistently. That is what made Deshaun Watson very so special. That is true.
That's true.
He didn't compete in when I'm running. He called him up. That is true. He bought time with his legs. That is very true. I agree.
Hey, and exactly, and I'm gonna double down on what you just said, Aaron. Now you notice how Jakari worked on his passing from his junior to his senior year and became a much better passer, a much better thrower of the football, right? So now he's just gonna improve on that with Coach Ponce and Coach Gaddis. I think by the time he becomes our starter, though passing the ball and him throwing the ball, rather, it's not even gonna be a question, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not even gonna be a question. But I agree. We both agree with what you said, though.
Mario want a pound of rock, dog can't stand Rooster. Rooster's not too small. Like, why do people keep saying he's too small? Like, Rooster's not too small, bro. Rooster, almost 200 pounds. He's 190 plus pounds. He's not too small.
Big.
I mean, of course, Thad. Hopefully Thad keep his weight down. He'll be a pretty good back, but I don't agree with Rooster being too small. But Dunn does have to stay healthy. Gaddis said he want to throw. Okay, he would throw more now. They have the great quarterback Ramo because Mitch, their quarterback. I think we'll see a totally different offense at Miami.
Look, Michigan should have been starting the second string quarterback. That's what they should have started because he's better. He was better than the
exactly.
Dude. Yeah.
I agree. Big improvement at linebacker. We're looking at the top 25 defense. I can agree with that. Like I said, I have no concerns with Coach Steele as the DC. If Parrish ain't too small, then Rooster definitely exactly because Rooster bigger than Parrish. Rooster bigger than Parrish. So what we looking at? We at the 52-minute mark. Man, you got anything else, man? I know both of us got a lot of stuff we got to take today, bro. You got anything else?
I don't really have nothing, man. That's like I said, I'm just gonna shout out to all the players on the team, man. Shout out to them for putting all this hard work in throughout the the winter, coming in the spring ball. Let's hopefully all of y'all, you continue to do what you gotta do, stay on top of your grades, stay on top of that, continue to get your workouts in, make sure you stretching, stay hydrated, and just enjoy it, man. Enjoy this spring, man. Enjoy it. Everybody get busy, compete, challenge each other, you know what I mean? And coming into the fall, this right now, it's real now. But it gets even realer come fall, man. And like I said last Friday, I'm always searching the internet, watching to see anybody talk reckless about y'all, because I'm gonna have your back when it's justified.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. When it goes from constructive criticism to just blatant disrespect, I'm gonna address it. I'm always gonna stick up for y'all no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
Y'all handle y'all business, which I know y'all will. I know y'all got great expectations for yourselves. I expect y'all to do tremendous this year, man. And man, it's great, go Canes, man. I want to see y'all, man. Look, I want to see y'all knock the transmission out of somebody, not they.
Man, the one thing I want to say, man, guys that's getting playing time right now because of key injuries, please take advantage of this opportunity because this will get you reps in the fall camp. You feel what I'm saying? Take advantage. Everything in life is about opportunities. You got to take advantage of your opportunities. This is your opportunity to shine. Show the coach why you need to be on the field next year. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I really got far as being a player in that position before. So please take advantage of that situation. Black Rube, do you think Charlie Strong still? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they probably get another linebacker too, of course.
Yeah,
I think they will.
For sure.
Especially with some of the guys that we've seen that reported that they're going to the transfer portal. I do think they will pick up at least one or two. Probably more so at middle linebacker. They're probably looking for a middle linebacker.
So yeah, definitely.
Do you think we'll use the tight ends? Yes, we got our tight ends are too good for him not to use. Because if we're using the tight ends effectively, that'll make everything else more easy to call. If you got to account for the tight end, you can't really, you know what I'm saying? What can you do? You got to pick your poison. You can't have too many in the box because they can go over the top. You can't have, you know what I'm saying? You can't put an extra DB in because he can't guard them. You feel what I'm saying? So
right.
I think he's going to take advantage of that.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, he used the tight ends well at Michigan. So, and those tight ends don't compare to any four of ours that we have. You know, Mallory, you know, Royal, Khalil Brantley, and Skinner. So I think when Gaddis, when he saw tight ends, he was doing this.
Exactly.
Rubbing hands together, licking his chops, like what he can do, man. Open up that middle of the field, get them tight ends to work the middle of the field, to get them receivers open and crossing routes. Like, yeah, I don't think that's the least of our worries if the tight ends are going to be utilized to their full capability.
Yeah, but with that being said, man, this boys from Storm One, and we about to get out. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Shout out to my boy J.R. Bryant for First Round Management out in Miami.
Yeah, shout out to J.R.
Dropping in and chopping it up with us, giving us some real insight on how the process work with the UM kids and kids all over the world with these NIL deals and things of that nature. Please, if you haven't, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Tell a Kane to tap in. We're trying to get up to 1,000 subscriptions by the end of the year. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe. You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? You got anything you want to say, Big Dog, before we get out? Any shout outs? And shout out to the whole Miami Flow team, to the YouTube network, my boy T2Y. You know what I'm saying? No, I do not think Harvey is undersized. I think he's the right size.
Yeah, you know, shout out to Jay Will. Shout out to the Miami Flow chat. You know what I'm saying? You know, my daily dose of, you know, my yams. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all with that. You know, like I said, though, my man Max out. Y'all see me later on tonight on that show as well.
Check the boys out.
You know, you can hit.
Oh, let me get off. You can hit me up on hit me up on Twitter. On Twitter, I'm Storm Groove. That's my Twitter. Holler at me. Go ahead and follow. I follow everybody back. Follow me.
I'm A-Black2 on Twitter, and that's me. That's my IG right there at stormwarning.ablack. You know what I'm saying? So hit us up. You know what I'm saying? And make sure y'all turn y'all post notifications on so y'all get them alerts when we going live. And once again, we appreciate all the people that was here supporting us on this Tuesday morning, man.
Yes, sir. And we out this thing. And it's one for the road, baby. Yes, sir. We out this